But which one could be like an Atlanta Hawks from 2 years ago?
I think the Cavs could. I also, definitely the Knicks could. Both are really young teams. We're gonna see. I think I think the Knicks got a tough draw with their first round. I think Cleveland at home is going to be the difference maker there. I think Cleveland, if they snag one, if they win both their home games, the series is over. If they lose one but get one in New York, series is over. I don't think the Knicks are going to take down Cleveland in the first round. I think Donovan Mitchell will average 40 points in that playoff series. So I think Cleveland could make.
I agree. I think Cleveland, because they're deep at every position. They got a guard rotation. As much as Ricky Rubio, the shot hasn't been falling. Ricky Rubio is the positive backup for Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland, and they still have Raul Neto if they need him. And then you have at the wing rotation, Karis LeVert, Cedi Osman, Dean Wade, Lamar Stevens. Like, if those guys have a 20-game stretch in them, 25-game stretch, where they can be playing the best basketball of their lives, which arguably the wing position is their weakest position, and if Jared Allen comes back healthy from that eye contusion, I agree. Like, this Cavs team can easily ride, a wave to the conference finals, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would be interesting because you'll get the draw of Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee would need a flunder or a blunder, like some type of injury you don't want to see. But I'm curious of what a Giannis. I think they match up better than the Knicks do against the Bucks. It's hard to match up well.
Evan Mobley, I have faith in Evan Mobley and Jared Allen being able to compete and like contain with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen will be able to contain Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez better than the rest of these teams. And Jalen, I just think, again, in comparison to the Atlanta Hawks team that went on that Eastern Conference Finals run, I think the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell, like Jalen Johnson just said, could get on a heater where he's just averaging 35 through the playoffs. Darius Garland's out there facilitating. You have Evan Mobley, who, if he, his shot starts falling and he has touch through the playoffs, again, this is a team that we could see go to the Eastern Conference Finals, force a team to a 6 or 7 game series.
I'm curious for Julius Randle playoff revenge tour, but until it happens, I gotta wait and see.
Yeah, but I like that we both agree that the Cavaliers, if we had to choose a team that we think could go on a run against, the Celtics, Sixers, Bucks, and just upset them, I think it is the Cavaliers that people have to be like, they only have one weakness, and it's their wing position. That they have good players. Their weakness is that it's not consistent. Yeah. Western Conference. I think we'll exclude the Nuggets. Do we keep the Kings and Grizzlies in there? Or do we exclude?
I wouldn't exclude anybody, but I don't think either of us will pick any of the top teams.
Okay. So from the I don't want to keep the Thunder in the I respect the Thunder, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if the Thunder will be. So let's talk. Should we just do 6 through 2?
Well, the team I'm picking isn't 6 through 2. So
what are you doing? Are you doing the Warriors?
We'll wait and see.
All right. All right. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Who are you doing?
Drum roll, please. The Lakers of Los Angeles are my sleeper team.
All right.
So I want to compare two things here. Whenever I hear people talk about the Phoenix Suns, it's they don't have Kevin Durant. But whenever I hear about the Los Angeles Lakers, it's they suck. Anthony Davis sucks. Well, I don't know if you saw Mr. Anthony Davis couldn't shoot well last night. Austin Reeves, career high point, 35, 6 and 6, former undrafted 3-star recruit out of high school, an unbelievable two-way player. But the big missing piece is, they're missing a top 5 player in the NBA. So why is it when Kevin Durant's out for the Phoenix Suns, they don't have KD? But when the Lakers lose a game or almost blow a game to the Orlando Magic, they suck. They suck. They're not even going to make the playoffs. When LeBron James comes back, and you have a healthy Anthony Davis and LeBron James, as we've seen in years past, they are a threat to take down any team. And I don't see a single team that they're going to be faced to play 1 through 4 that I'm worried about. Maybe Phoenix is the only team that gives me some type of worry, some type of concern. Dennis Schroeder's playing well. Austin Reeves is playing well. Anthony Davis is going to be the perfect number 2 option. I really like the Lakers still. If they're healthy, they need to be healthy. That's it.
I agree. I think this is definitely a team that, if they're healthy, could really be a team that makes a difference. And I understand, like, yes, the Los Angeles Lakers are a great sleeper pick if you truly believe that this is a team that can make a run, that could get healthy. And you know what? I thought about putting the Los Angeles Lakers as my sleeper pick, but that's too easy. And you know who I'm going to choose as my sleeper pick? And I'm going to take, like, you know what? And I agree with Jalen Johnson. And I agree with you, Jackson, that the Los Angeles Lakers is a team that nobody wants to face in the first round, or even in the playoffs, especially if LeBron James gets healthy, especially if this team gets to be a 7th or 8th seed where they only need one play-in game to get into the postseason. Nobody wants to play this team. Now, what I will come at you with a team that I personally think is going to be the scariest team, the team that could go on a playoff run, that their only thing they're missing is defense, and they're with a coach who is a defensive-minded coach, even though they're the best offense, historically, arguably on pace to be one of the best offenses, and that's the Sacramento Kings. I think the Sacramento Kings, they are the most quiet second seed ever. Nobody has faith in them. They're just like they're just gonna break their playoff drought, and then they're just gonna be an easy second round out. But this team easily could go all the way to the conference finals. Maybe this will be a Milwaukee Bucks versus Sacramento Kings NBA Finals. This is a team. De'Aaron Fox is the best player in the fourth quarter. Domantas Sabonis is the only other player in the league that's doing the stuff that that Nikola Jokic is doing. All right, that triple-double effect. You got Harrison Barnes and Keegan Murray out there. You got Malik Monk. All right. And you still have off the bench Trey Lyles. All right. Davion Mitchell.
Good Kevin Huerter news.
Kevin Huerter, good Kevin Huerter news coming out of there. So I just think when you're looking at this situation, the Kings are a scary-ass basketball team.
Yeah, the matchups really aren't that bad. What I do worry about with Sacramento is facing Memphis in the second round, because I think Ja will be back. Ja's coming back. I think they're a young enough, fast-paced team to keep up with the Sacramento Kings offense, but the difference maker is Jaren Jackson Jr. is a stud, and Steven Adams probably will be healthy. So that's all that worries me, honestly, as far as getting to the conference finals for Sacramento is, can their fast-paced offense, can their defense get enough stops? Can they make enough shots when it matters? Because Ja's missed a chunk. Who knows when Ja will be back as well. So Sacramento, Memphis in the second round would be must-watch every night. That's just the only thing that I would worry about as far as getting to the conference final. I unfortunately don't think the Kings will win the NBA Finals. I think it's similar to like the Knicks, where I think they're better than the Knicks, but I don't think they're quite there yet. However, the West is wide open. So it's not like Denver doesn't terrify me if I'm Sacramento at all. I agree. Enough gauge on Phoenix either.
So the only thing that's holding back the Kings from being this championship-esque team is Domantas Sabonis going against big guys. All right, and I think
he does fine with. Usually, you can because of Mike Brown, you do have to worry a little bit about the refs. However, I think that helps Sacramento worrying about refs. But there's no Joel Embiid that they have to go through. I'd rather go up against Jokic than Brook Lopez as far as one seeds go, like big men.
No, I agree. And I think it's definitely interesting to see how this all plays out, because I think this is a team that they'll benefit. Like, let's say they start off and they play the 8th seed, and the 8th seed is
A seed.
Yeah, I mean, not 8th seed. They play 7. They played the 7. My apology. And it's the Warriors. I think they can beat the Warriors, but I don't know. It's just hard.
That worries me.
Yeah, I think they can beat them because they can out-rebound them. But if they play someone like the Mavs I think they could be. I just
Definitely.
but do you get scared if they have to play like Rudy Gobert?
Not at all. Not at all. Rudy Gobert's playoffs performances don't equate to wins, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, I know. I just was saying about someone huge that's just going to
Yeah,
rebound.
if it's gonna be somebody huge, that's why what worries me is a guy like Jaren who can go off on offense and a fast-paced team. I don't think, Minnesota would be a great, fun matchup as well. I don't know. They've been so rocky all season. I think if a team was going to upset Sacramento, I don't think it'll be in the first round. Maybe Golden State could. Maybe the Lakers could. I think those would be great series. If I'm Sacramento, those are probably the only two teams I don't want to play right now in the first round of the playoffs. I'd be totally fine with Dallas, OKC, Minnesota, Utah. So.
No, I agree. All right, let's now pivot. And you wanted to talk your sleeper team. So, what